I'm Frank Blanton. Welcome to Everything Black. Tonight, I want to talk about the verdict of Sandra Massey. Sandra Massey. I want to make sure I say the name right. Man, that was a terrible verdict. And the family's not happy. I'm not happy. And if you're a Foundation Black American, you shouldn't be happy either. Now, I'm going to show a video about what happened. And then we're going to get the family reaction after that. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn down my music so y'all can hear it pretty good. Give me 1 second. All right, let's get started.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then
one task at a time here.
Okay.
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. Time for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
you can have that stack right there, maybe.
1 second.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right.
Huh? Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just running the name.
Huh? It's better. Hey, no, that's where I got off. Shoot right in your face.
Okay, sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
Okay. Y'all seen how that went. You know what happened after that. So the jury came back and they didn't put first degree murder on the table. They put second degree murder on the table. Why, I don't know, but it was negotiated through, I guess, the attorneys. Even this attorney for Sonia Massey said he don't know what happened, but he think it was he mentions a fist fight. You'll see that in the video here. But listen, black people, if you don't believe nothing else, you gotta believe this. White supremacy exists. The system of white supremacy exists. This is a systematic thing, and it's against us. And when you run up there and you vote for the Democrats, you follow a lot of y'all have a religion to believe in Jesus Christ. When you follow those religions, all this is part of white supremacy. It keeps you humble when they are aggressive and they're angry and they want to kill. You know what I mean? The system is angry and they want to kill black people. But it has restraints. You know what I mean? So it has to show you every now and then that it exists. And in this case, it shows us that it exists. And it only does it to black people. I ain't worried about them other folks. I just know our history. And in our history, we always get the crappy end of the stick. We need a anti-black hate crime bill passed as soon as possible. If we have to do it under Sonia Massey's name, Sandra Massey name. I mean Sandra. Sana Massey. Okay? We have to do it as soon as possible. We need protection. We're citizens. We're the only citizens in America. You know, our bloodline runs deep. It starts with America. That's our bloodline. We're the only citizens here. True citizens. We built the country with our blood. That's why we call ourselves Foundation Black Americans. We don't call ourselves African Americans. We are Foundation Black Americans. Don't stop letting them call you African American. We're not African American at all. We don't have nothing to do with that. We are ethnogenesis. We're Foundation Black Americans. So let's get started. The lawyer speaks first.
Civil rights in this country that I know. My brother, Benjamin Crump. Thank you, Ben, for everything that you do, not only for the Massey family, but also for our country in defending people's civil rights. The Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office. Wow. They delivered the mess to the jury. Their message.
So he starts out trying to convince Black Americans, Foundation Black Americans, that this was a great call. That they did exactly what they were supposed to do. I don't believe you, sir. What they were supposed to do was get this man first degree murder and give him the maximum and keep the trial where it was supposed to be. I believe it was supposed to be in Springfield, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't supposed to be in Imperial. They moved this trial because they knew they couldn't. They would have got first degree if they would have kept it in the city and town that she died in. The city and state she died in. This was a terrible thing, but it's good because we see it. We all see it now. That the system is designed to harm us. We need an anti-black hate crime bill, specifically for Foundation Black Americans. The Freedmen Group, the children of the freedmen, the lineage. We need that. And we need our paper. We need our cash reparation. Y'all need to pay it, America. You owe it. This ain't a loan. This ain't we're not begging. This is something that you owe. Give us our money. Let us do our thing. And leave us alone. We don't want to have anything to do with y'all, be honest. If you didn't have the job and all the leverage, if you hadn't destroyed our neighborhoods and our towns when we was prospering, and every time we started Black empowerment, y'all kill it. You done everything to Foundation Black America you can do. Give us our paper and let us finish out and live out our lives.
That's what they said today. This second-degree murder charge, make no mistake, Sean Grayson is convicted of murder. He is a murderer now. This is not the exact outcome the family was looking for. They wanted first-degree murder.
Yes.
And when you boil 4 words, was Donna a threat? Sonia. Sir?
This man said, Donna. This man said, Donna. It's Sonia. It's back there, right behind you, sir. I don't know where his mind was. Probably where most white supremacists' mind are.
Never a threat, and that's what was proven in this court. The difference is that the jury found that there was some issue of self-defense, but his self-defense was not found, and that's the difference between the first and second-degree murder. Sean Grayson, we disagree with this. He had the cover of that counter in between him and Sonia. He had the power. What did he do with that strength and power? He told Sonia, who was holding a pot, ladies and gentlemen, is indicia of intent.
See, a race soldier, y'all call them officers, police officers. A police officer give you a ticket and let you go home. A police officer won't give you a warning and let you go home. A race soldier find any reason to pull you over so he can do harm to you. And sometimes that harm leads to death. That's what happened in this case. That's what's happening all over America. That's what's happening all over the world. But right now, I'm just talking about America. Black people, every time we get pulled over, it's a death sentence. We could end up dying just following the law. This lady was feeling like somebody was bothering her, and she called for a welfare check on herself, to make sure nobody was looking through her windows. She was scared. She was afraid. So she called the wrong people. She called the right people, but the wrong officer that day. She called a race soldier. And he came with intentions to kill. And that's what happened. And at any time we can run across one of these race soldiers. We don't know when or why, but it happens.
And he carried out his intent, and he shot her exactly where he said he was going to. Not anywhere else, but right in the face. And that's where, as much as we respect the jury and this legal process and the court and his murder charge, notwithstanding the respect that we have for the jury and the process. Sean Grayson had cover. Sonia, 110 pounds, in a nightgown, a foot shorter than Sean Grayson. And all she had was a Sean Grayson before he came in the house for watching out over her home. This was not just a random attack. He knew what he was going to do before he did it. He
Sorry,
had the
guys, the
requisite
internet is
intent.
terrible again.
We have some
Out on the
speakers
road.
today. We have the family.
Didn't even do what y'all just supposed to do. No, let me
We have Donna. We have James. We have Shantae. And Teresa Haley is going to speak next. Teresa is widely known in Sangamon County.
As you can see, there was a young lady there that was very upset with the outcome. And he tried to touch her, and she said, "Don't touch me." I don't know what relative that, but she felt the same way all of us would have felt that they had taken one of our loved ones. I feel it. I feel that pain. Black America felt that.
In Springfield for her advocacy and everything that she does for the.
Y'all didn't even do what y'all just supposed to do.
Y'all see her? Y'all see her? I hope y'all can see her closer now. That's the young lady there. I don't know what relative she was of hers, but yeah. We feel your pain, sister.
We have Donna. We have James. We have Shantae. And Teresa Haley, widely known for her advocacy and everything that she does for the citizens and the people of Sangamon County. And I'd like to introduce to you now.
Yes. And she was murdered in her own home. This verdict was long overdue. It is wanted. But he will pay.
Yes.
God will provide. And people say, hey, the kids got $10 million. What the heck is $10 million when you don't have your mama? They will give back the $10 million to have Sonia back when we give it back. Yes.
So I think this lady is a spokesman for the family. And she's doing a good job about it. She's not happy. She's showing the anger. Man, this hit home. This hit all of us.
Say her name. So what we need to do back in Sangamon County, the home of the 1908 race riots, the home where President Obama announced that he was running for president, we have to continue to fight to change the law.
The last time she should have said something was Obama. But that was the person who could have fixed all this when it first happened with that first one, Trayvon Martin. Obama could have shut that shit down by creating this anti-black hate crime bill. He could have shut it down, put an executive order on that. He could have stopped all these killings. But what did he do? He created the blue law. He gave them, he was trying to give the cops what they call it, where they can't be charged for doing anything to black people. He was trying to protect the police. He created the blue law. anyway. Let me say this, the Democrats, you gotta blame it on them. You gotta blame it on them. Illinois, that's a Democrat state. Look what happened to black people in these Democrat states. They take our SNAP benefits, they take our housing, they take all that and give it to the immigrants. They need 5 Democrats now to go in there and people can get their SNAP benefits. But oh no, they got to get health care for immigrants. They got to do everything for everybody else but us. Give us our anti-black hate crime bill, Democrats.
Because there's no justice. It's just us. Right. And we are tired of standing alone. And we thank our white brothers and sisters and everybody.
We always been alone. Our white brothers and sisters ain't nowhere around. Where they at in that crowd? Where they at right now? Everybody in that crowd is black. Where them white brothers and sisters and them Hispanic? There is none. It's only us, y'all. And we need this anti-black hate crime bill. We need it for protection, for black protection. Not for everybody protection, but for black protection. Because we the only one they can come in and harm us and say it was our fault. They say we the aggressors. When they kill us, we the aggressors. When we kill them, oh, they victims. See how it worked? White supremacy work against us at all costs.
Else for coming out and protesting with us, but had the roles been reversed,
Yes.
if that was a black man and a white woman's house, rid of the death penalty, but he would have gotten life in prison.
Yes.
Second-degree murder.
Well, if it was a black man, black police officer that killed a white woman, even though Illinois don't have the death penalty, they would open it back up just for him. So they can get the death penalty open up. They can do whatever they want to do. The white supremacists can do whatever they want to do. Like if it's a bad neighborhood, they can get all the bad folks out there and make it beautiful. It's called gentrification. See, they do whatever they want to do. Like I remember back in Dallas, Texas, they had the projects right downtown. They cleared all that up, and that's beautiful down there. They got beautiful condos down there. You know what I'm saying? They can do, white supremacists can do what they want to do. They can fix everything. They don't want it to. They believe in the power in the system. They believe in dominating you. That's what white supremacy is, domination.
That is not right. That is not justice for anybody's family, regardless of who you are and where you come from. Not only in the state of Illinois, but throughout this country, to change the laws. People need to understand that there's a major difference. I'm talking 40, 50 years difference in sentence. Yes. Do y'all know that this man, even though it may be 20 years, he can get out in 10 years? 10 years! Say her name! Say her name! Say her name! Thank y'all. Pray for the family, please.
and thinks them to not get the life. And Sonia got life and death. He should be.
No, you're not.
It's all right.
You're not.
It's all right. Mr. James.
James Wilburn.
Her name was Sonia Lene Wilburn Massey. I'm James Wilburn. Should be able to get out of jail. My daughter can get out of that burial vault and walk out of Oakwood Cemetery. And
This is the father. See, black people, this is how we got to be. We have to be angry. We can't do that forgive shit when these people just stomp on us. We don't need to be like the civil rights generation and take the abuse. Those days are over with. Democrats, if y'all want the White House, y'all gonna have to give us our anti-crime, anti-black hate crime bill. You're gonna have to give us that. If y'all want the White House, you got to give us that. And you need to add cash reparations in there. Cash reparations to black families, so we can start to prosper in this country as a group. See, white supremacy is a team sport. Black people, they're on a team. They have to want to do. They will have to want to join white supremacy. They have to want it. They have to practice it. It's a religion. See, when you think about religion, you think about Jesus in heaven. When they talking about religion, they the gods of this planet. They look at it like that. You thinking about Jesus in white heaven. But they're thinking about, they got heaven right now. They the gods. They run this thing. They're in heaven right now. Ain't no after for them. They taking care of business right now. And as black people, we should be taking care of business. We should not be voting Democrat or Republican unless there's a deal for us. Unless we get something out of it. Hold your vote. Learn the power of holding the vote. We just taught the Democrats a lesson this presidency. The black males, men, taught white supremacy a lesson this the presidential deal. I'm sorry, I'm skipping over. I'm just really upset about what happened. But during this election, this presidential election, we showed them, the Democrats, that they are no longer controlling Foundation Black Americans. If you don't do a deal with us, we're going to vote against you, or we're going to hold our vote. We're not going to vote against you. We're going to hold our vote and let y'all fight it out. Y'all can't win without Foundation Black Americans. Republicans, y'all can't do it either without us. If we would have got in it, y'all wouldn't have won. So Black Americans, Foundation Black Americans, we need an anti-black hate crime bill, or we don't vote. We need a cash reparations, or we don't vote. That's code. Y'all have to get on code right now. And we can't look for the other groups to help us. This is our thing. This is everything black. That's why I call my show Everything Black. Because that's what it's all about. It's all got to be black. We all have to be on code on two things. That's getting an anti-black hate crime bill, and we get cash reparations. Else we're not dealing with them. There's no deal.
I know that plot that's waiting for him, he can get to it as soon as he can. And it wouldn't make me any difference at all. But there has gone through. Because this man should have never had a badge and a gun. This man was kicked out of the service. He was in 6 police departments in 3.5 years. In county for even having a person like that.
Look, back in the 80s or 90s, I believe they told us that the KKK members have taken off their robes and put on badges and sit in judges, sit in Congress. They're all over the place. The white supremacists are all over the place. These officers, these white supremacists, these race soldiers, they get fired off one police department and then they go to others, and they don't even report this. Now, according to federal law, they're supposed to report every time something like this happens. Even when it comes to white crime, when white people commit crime, they don't report it most of the time. If they can do anything possible, they wouldn't report it. But most of the time, sometimes it get reported. And it's just enough to show that they still are the highest crime part of the whole deal. If you start looking up crime rates, you'll see that white crime is bigger, 10 times, 20 times bigger than black crimes. You see what I'm saying? They try to put our black faces on everything they can. If you go to any news, local news channel, you can look it up on TV. They make sure that they find a black person who done committed a crime, and they try to make it the worst crime there is, and we get the most time. We get the biggest piece of whatever crime that we commit. You know what I mean? Let's say we stole something, right? Whatever the maximum sentence of that is, they're going to try to give it to us the first time. A white person, they may not even, they'll say, even if it's worse than the theft, they'll say, well, give him less crime because this is his first time. Someone might say, just make it probation. See, then that goes down as a lower mark for them. But they do it so regular till they just have to put it on the books. You see, it's our first time, we get it on the book. Their first time, they may not do it. They can do it 5, 6 more times before they even think about putting it on the books. It's always they don't put their crimes on the book. And if they commit some heinous crime, it won't be known to all of us. It'll just be known to that one little section of white town. But they blame us. They put our face all over the paper. Look at TMZ. They go find the black man and they go find the black people and look at the black crimes before they even think about white people and their crimes. I mean, it just have to be so egregious or egregious that they have to put it on TV and let us see it. They put this on TV. They showed the trial or whatever, the results of the trial, and look, they showed us white supremacy still exists. There's a white law and there's a black law. If it's not, then give us our anti-black hate crime bill.
Giving him a gun and a badge. And his gun, he had a sight on it. He had a laser sight. So all he had to do was put that laser sight where what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to shoot my daughter in the face, and he did it. He shot 3 times, but even with a laser on and going through a police academy twice, he still only shot her the once, which was good enough. But you see, my Judeo-Christian upbringing tells me to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord.
See, right there is, I understand this brother. I'm not putting this brother down, but this is where we slice sides. I don't have that problem that he's having right now when he's saying the problem what he have is the religion tells him, that God might be the revenger. Okay. But we need to be the avengers. You know what I'm saying? We need to fight, do whatever we can to get this anti-black hate crime bill passed through Sonia Massey. It would be a great thing for the Democrats to do or the Republicans to do. And whoever want to win the next election need to do it. This shutdown need to stop. Democrats, 5 of y'all take y'all little march LGBT asses over there and get the bill signed so these people can get their paychecks and their SNAP benefits. Quit playing with American families because y'all want to satisfy these immigrants. Y'all want health care for the immigrants. That's what this is all about. Black people stop voting for these Democrats or Republicans. They don't give us what we want, then stop voting for them. Hold your vote.
So my joy here today is that I know I'll see my baby again. And whenever the sun opens and Gabriel blows up,
I want y'all to see this brother behind him. That's the brother. This brother this brother is representing every black man in America right there. That brother right there. His dad is doing a good job. He part of that civil rights generation. They still, but I'm glad the father is angry. I'm glad he got hope. I can't get between this man and his hope. However he's feeling, that's his objective. That's the way he feels. I can't say nothing about that. But this brother, his son, he part of my generation. We don't play that. I want y'all to listen to when we get up there.
horn, we're going to leave here and I'll see her again. That's about all I can tell y'all right now.
Next, you will hear from Shantae Massey.
Sante.
Sante.
I don't really have any speech prepared. I'm fueled by rage right now. If you get an officer that says he's going to shoot in degree murder.
This brother right here is speaking for every foundation Black American in the country. He's got that anger that we've been needing in Black America. All Black men should be angry. The civil rights generation let us down. We just got to admit it. All they care about is health care. That's why the Democrats can pull this move, because most of the civil rights generation, they own health care. They need it. They didn't do nothing about it when they was younger. They was out partying and discoing and getting high with the Love family. You know what I mean? They was doing the 70s things. They was the most educated black people in America. And they joined white supremacy. They celebrated with them. They just wanted recognition. They didn't want nothing else. They didn't want black empowerment. They wanted recognition. Because if they would have fought, we would have had black businesses now. We would have had black empowerment now. We would have had our own thing. Just like the people did in the 1870s all the way up to the 1930s. Black people at one time was the richest people in America. Between 1870 and I think 1915, 1910, somewhere up in there, that was wealthy black people. We was building wealth. We had it. And then they came in and took it away. Dropped bombs on us. Just go check out Black Wall Street. In Tulsa, it was a bunch, about 26 cities in America where you had black wealth. They took us down one by one. And they did it sort of like this here.
So the justice system did exactly what it's designed to do today. It's not meant for us.
Thank you, brother. Thank you for saying that. We needed that, y'all. The system is against us. It's called white supremacy. That's what it is. It's dominating. We gonna hurt you and you can't do nothing about it. That's what white supremacy says. And that's what it does. And now it's showing itself. It's showing its ugly head right now. And thank God that black people are seeing it. All you have to do now is see that the Democrats is pausing. The Republicans are pausing. Okay? We deal with whichever side bends to our needs. If the Republican bend to our needs, we'll get on their team. If the Democrat bend to our needs, we'll get on their team. If they don't bend to our needs, then, screw both of them.
But I tell you what, I will dedicate my life to dismantling the systems that created this problem. The fight has just begun for me.
Say her name! Say her name! Say her name! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! Yes.
Are there any questions?
I'd like to know if the family is concerned about him getting probation.
Look, we can't be concerned about that now. What we do need to be concerned about is that he gets a maximum sentence here. Now, I don't even think that that's a thought in their mind. When you look at the fact that the jury found that his self-defense was unreasonable, we don't even want to think about probation. That's not even a thought. We're looking at maximum sentence. Now that we're here with second-degree murder, we're looking at maximum sentence. Of course not. Of course not. When you look at that video, the video speaks for itself. When the video shows that Sean Grayson, with the counter and the barrel of a gun, staring at Sonia Massey, said, if you don't put that down, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and seconds later did it.
Yeah, white supremacy knows that's intent. But white supremacy don't care. The Democrats don't care. The Republicans don't care. Black people, we have to care. We have to stand up. Now this is the real fight. Now that no kings fight, that ain't got nothing to do with us. But what has something to do with us is Sonya Massey. This anti-black crime, black hate crime bill has got to go through. We need to get on it, and we need to get on it now. We need to join this family, especially the brother. The brother in the family said it like it was and how it should have been said from the beginning. Black people, we have to stand together on this. They don't care about us. We need to not worry about the immigrants. We don't need to worry about other groups, black or white immigrants. It doesn't matter to us. We need to stick together for us, Foundation Black Americans. We need to stick together. We need to get this anti-black hate crime bill done today, not tomorrow. And y'all can go ahead and watch this whole video. I'm finna take off right now. I got things to do in the morning. And I appreciate y'all joining me. Hope that you join me on my next video. You know, I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next video. Love, everything black.